And welcome back to Inside the Valley on this Sunday morning. Well, folks, it's everyone's favorite time of year. Time to break those New Year's resolutions because we got the Girl Scouts on the show today. And we're talking about Girl Scout cookie sales, and we're also talking about a lot of great tasty things. Talk a little bit more about the Girl Scouts course sales and what they do in the communities. We have two experts on the show. We have Brandy Voss and Lowry Martin. Thank you guys both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, my pleasure. We've got a professional over here. So let's first of all talk about Girl Scouts before we get into the tasty Girl Scout cookies. Let's talk about Girl Scouts, what Girl Scouts is all about, and how girls kind of get involved.
Well, Girl Scouts is an organization of women and volunteers. Some dads are Girl Scout dads, and girls to teach girls leadership skills, ethics. We camping.
Yeah.
We also do camping.
That's always a lot of fun, right?
And then the Girl Scout cookie sale is to teach them about money management and ethics and people skills, things like that.
Yeah, you know, it's always great, like when you always set up somewhere, whether that be outside of a supermarket or outside of a bank or anything like that, and you come across the Girl Scouts and they have a whole table filled with cookies and you can't stop looking at which ones you want to get. And Lowry, I know that you are the master of sales when it comes to Girl Scout cookies. Tell me something about what's new this year. What folks can expect this year with Girl Scout cookies?
Well, this year they have a new cookie. It's the S'mores Girl Scout cookie, which I personally like.
You had a chance to try one already? Oh, wow. Okay. So the S'mores Girl Scout cookie. Okay, that's new for this year.
Yes.
Your favorite.
Yes.
You're going to push that as your #1 seller. Maybe. We'll see. So that's something that's new this year, but you also have all the big favorites too, right? Now, I know that last year you sold how many boxes?
Well, 2 years ago I sold 2,400.
Oh, okay, just 2,400. That's huge. That's a lot. So what's your secret when you're selling the cookies?
Well, I mostly go to my family, see if I can go to their work, the place where they work, their schools, because my mom's a teacher, and I go sometimes there to go sell. And then I go to Kathy, and so I just go around. My dad makes some flyers that I have, and I pass them out. And now with Rhythm Rockers that I'm in, I've already had people come and ask me, when are you starting to sell Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah, because I mean, this is the best time of year for tasty, sweet treats. I mean, we're already a week into January, a little bit more. Folks have already started their New Year's resolution. You're at the gym, you're working out, you're burning all those calories. Well, let's load them back on with some of these tasty Girl Scout cookies. What's the secret in selling a good box of Girl Scout cookies? And what have you learned from selling the cookies?
Well, I've learned a little bit of Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Many languages.
Yeah.
And I've learned about money. I've learned how to handle money. I've learned how to sort it. I've learned communication skills, persuasive communications.
That's important when you're selling, absolutely. Now, I know you guys like to help out in the community as well. You like to give back to your communities. Tell me some of the things that you do to kind of give back to the communities and help out.
Well, the year before last, when the girls were still juniors, they were working on their Bronze Award project, and so for that Bronze Award, which they earned, they volunteered at the St. John's Food Pantry every month and did community service that way. Last month we did the Wreaths Across America event at the Veterans Cemetery. So those are just a few of the ways that our troop at least has given back to the community. Now the girls are starting to put together their Silver Award project because now they're cadets, and so that's the award for that age level.
Wow.
And it will be individual community projects that they will do in small groups of 3 or individually.
So there's different levels of Girl Scouts, right? Let's start at the bottom, and you're a cadet now, so you're kind of up here.
Up there.
Up there. But you had to start down here, right, with a whole bunch of other girls, and now you, I guess, have gone through the program together, right? So it's kind of like a good little leadership development group that you guys have grown up as. Yes. So where does it start? What's the bottom called?
The Daisies.
The Daisies, okay. And that's usually an age group of?
Kindergarten and first grade.
Kindergarten and first grade. Okay, so you kind of, when you're a Daisy, you kind of get used to what it's like to be in a group with girls your same age and kind of just starting to learn helping out in the community and whatnot, right? What's after Daisies?
Brownies.
Brownies, okay. And then after that?
Juniors,
I was just going to guess that. And then after that?
cadets.
And then
Seniors.
Seniors.
seniors. And is that the highest?
Nope, it goes one more.
One more.
Ambassadors.
Ambassadors, wow. So tell me, what have you learned since you started as a Daisy to now being a cadet?
Well, I've learned how to plan social events or social anything.
Yeah.
I've learned, again, with the cookie sales, I've learned how to stabilize myself financially.
Yeah.
And I've learned how to bond with a bunch of girls and friendship things.
Yeah, and I know that you also, too, you work very hard so that you can get badges for doing
Mm-hmm.
certain accomplishments, right? Can you talk real quickly about some of the badges maybe that you've earned, some of the ones you're most proud of?
Well, recently we went to a cooking place. I believe it's called Lunchboxes.
It's-
And we cooked a meal,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked that a lot.
Yeah, cooking's a lot of fun for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What's your goal? You want to eventually get to ambassador, I'm thinking?
Yes.
Does that take a little bit of time to get there? Yeah. And then what kind of happens when you become an ambassador? Can you be a troop leader like yourself after that, or how does that kind of work?
Yes, the ambassadors are girls who are juniors and seniors in high school. And after that, a lot of them go on to become volunteers in the organization. They can lead troops. You don't have to be a mom to lead a troop.
Right.
You just have to be a volunteer. And but as they get older and become seniors and ambassadors, they do a lot of mentoring of the younger girls. So, so they interact with the younger girls. They maybe go and volunteer at Camp Bayview as camp counselors or Camp Green Hill in Mathis and help the younger girls learn the Girl Scout way.
Great. Now, I know cookie sales started yesterday on Saturday. How long will they be on sale for?
Until February 28th.
Okay, until February 28th. And so, folks, you've got until the 28th of February to load up on all your favorite cookies. And you told me a little bit earlier the best thing to do is put those Thin Mint chocolates in the freezer, freeze them up, crush them up, put them on top of vanilla ice cream. Sounds amazing. I'm going to be doing that Monday morning. Real quickly here, too, where can parents who are out there watching us right now say, hey, you know what, I think this is something I want my daughter to do? How can they sign them up?
They can contact the Girl Scouts of Greater South Texas or the local service unit. They can also go online to gsgst.com. And all of the application forms are on there, and so they just have to apply. The council will put you in contact with a troop leader who can get you started.
Sounds good. And I want to thank you guys both so much for bringing some Girl Scout cookies to me. That's right, folks. I got some Girl Scout cookies. That's going to do it for us today. We posted some more information on the screen there. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about the Girl Scouts and what they do, call this number 956-425-2388. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
That's going to do it for us for this Sunday morning. I hope you enjoyed the show. Go Cowboys. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next Sunday. Take care.